Hey, welcome to another show of Lisa's Real Speed. I hope everybody's doing well. As for myself, I'm doing great. All praises to the Most High. He woke me up this morning. Stop playing with me. Listen, y'all, before we get started, please hit the like button, share the video, hit your notification bell, and make sure it says all when you hit it so that when I'm live, you will get notified. Okay. Um, what else I supposed to say? Sometimes I get my words twisted, y'all. I be like, what else am I supposed to say? I think I said everything. Please join the conversation. We would love to have you over here. You can speak freely. All I ask is that you keep it respectful, but you can speak, what's on your mind, your opinion to speak. We free thinkers over here. We free thinkers and we try to teach each other over here. Okay. So if you have an opinion, your opinion matters and it's welcome here. As long as you keep it respectful. That's all I ask. Okay. And so with that being said, I titled this Single Mothers. This is something I've been wanting to talk about. And we're gonna talk about it. Yeah, we're gonna talk about it. Because I hear so much talk about single mothers, right? But I never hear I never hear some people say they talk about single mothers, but I never hear them say how she become single. Did she just get up one day and say, I want to be a single mother? Now, maybe some of them did. I don't know, but the women I know, they didn't plan on being a single mother. Okay? I didn't plan on being a single mother. Okay? I wanted a husband. I wanted a family. Okay? That was the plan for me. Okay? So, some of us, but I hear some people talk, and they talk as if all women are the same. All single mothers are the same. No, we're not. No, we're not. I raised 4 children. Okay? And they all are respectful. They are all respectful children. Yes, they are very respectful. They take care of themselves. Okay? My 2 girls are here with me. I have one child, my youngest child is Down syndrome. My other child is 24. She's here with me and she helps me with my youngest daughter and stuff. Very respectful. My children are very respectful and they're very responsible. Okay? And so everybody is not the same. I don't know why some people talk as if all single mothers are the same. We are the worst of the worst of the worst. That's the way some people talk. I don't know what your experience was, right? But your experience is your experience. My experience is my experience, okay? And we don't have the same experience. So I don't know why some people try to classify us as being the same. We're not. We're not. Okay? We're not. Now you have some single mothers that may be bad mothers. Or they may have did bad things to the father that ran him away. But at the end of the day, you're still responsible to take care of that baby because you laid down there and made it. You laid down there and you had fun with her and y'all made that baby together. So I hold both parents responsible. I feel as though you got to make a way to take care of that baby because you helped make it. That's just my opinion. Not staying 10 toes down in it. That's how I feel. I just don't agree with that. I don't agree that a man should walk away from a child that he made. But yet, you can go across town and meet Bonisha, and Bonisha might have 5 kids. And you will get in there with Bonisha and help her raise hers, but you won't even look back at the one you made cross town. I don't agree. I don't agree with it. And then the first thing that some people want to say is that, oh, that them single mothers, always trying to put a bad name on single mothers. You can't put a bad name on me. Yes, I've had my ups and my downs. Okay, I don't claim to be perfect. I've had my ups and downs, but guess what? Those ups and downs made me the person I am today. A very stronger person, very independent person. I hold myself accountable. I did shadow work. I fixed the enemy. I had fixed the enemy, and I love me today. It's nothing that somebody else can say that's going to make me feel less than because I'm a single mother. Okay? And that's what I'm talking about. That's why I'm talking about this, is because some of y'all single mothers need to do your inner work on yourself. You need to do the inside work on yourself. That's why when people say certain things, that's why y'all be feeling, y'all be feeling some kind of way, because your inner self is not fixed. It's broken. It's damaged, and you carrying around baggage that you need to fix. You see what I'm saying? And once you do that, listen, people can say what they want to say. It's their opinion. Don't make it true. It don't make it true. And that's just how I am. I hear people say stuff about single mothers. I don't get upset because the stuff that they're saying don't refer to me. As they say, the shoe don't fit me. And if it don't fit, that means I can't wear it, right? So that's how I get down. I hear stuff and I hear it, and sometimes it tickles me. I laugh so hard because the stuff that some of them come out their mouth with and the way they talk, it's like all single mothers are the same. Our kids are disrespectful. They bad, mischievous. You know what I'm saying? They don't have no respect. This is some of the talk that I hear people say about women being single mothers. I defer to listen. I debunk it. Let me put it like that. I debunk that because I have 4 kids and they are very respectful. Very respectful. Even my child is Down syndrome. They are very respectful. Very respectful. My sons, they take care of themselves. They got their own plates. My youngest son got two grandsons. He takes care of them. He's on his own. He pays his own bills. My oldest son, he pay his own bills and take care of himself. They very, very, very responsible. So, see, some of the stuff that some people be saying, it don't apply. And that's what I'm talking about. If you're a single mother, fix your inner self. If you need my help, reach out to me. Fix your inner self so that when people be talking that bull crap, you don't have to get upset because it won't apply to you. See, people get upset when people say stuff and they know it's true. Okay? That's what bothers you and upsets you. You know? Because when people say something and you know it's true, yeah, it's going to trigger you. It's going to trigger you. But I know that the stuff that they say is not true. So I have no reason to get upset. And some people say this shit because they wanna make you feel less than, right? Because you didn't get married before you had your children. Some people talk the way they talk because they trying to hurt you. They want to make you feel less than. But once you fix your inner self and you start to love you, that BS that people be saying is not going to bother you. You're going to do like I do. You're going to find it so funny. Because I find it funny that you can sit up on the internet and try to down talk people that you don't even know. Right? I find it funny that you can get up on the internet on your platform and talk about folks that you don't have no clue who they are. You don't know nothing about their lifestyle, what or nothing. But yet you can get up on your platform and talk about single mothers. Just classify all of us as the same. Or talk about melanated women, period. And classify all of us as the same. I find it funny. It's amusing to me. It really is. It's funny. It really is funny because you don't know me. You wouldn't know I was a single mother unless I told you. The only way you know is because I'm telling it. Why am I telling it? Because it's no shame in my game. It's no shame in my game. Anything that I done been through, I've talked about it on here. You know why? Because I love me today. I have no reason to hide where I've been in my life. I have no reason to hide it. I don't have to hide. I don't have to try to hide where I've been at in my life or what walk of life I went through. I don't have to hide it. That's why I can get up here and talk about it. It doesn't bother me. It bothers other people, right? Because other people want to take your stuff and they want to talk about it, right? And try to make you feel less than about where you've been at in your life and what you've been through. I don't worry about that shit. You want to talk about it? Go ahead and talk about it. I already talked about it. So if you want to take it and talk more about it, hey, if that's what make you happy, do your thing. Doesn't bother me because I already talked about where I've been at in my life and what type of walks, the what walk of life I done went through and stuff like that. I don't have any problem with sharing, you know, about me. I don't have no problem with that. But see, some of you do. Some of you do. And when you hear people say certain stuff, it triggers you because what they be saying is true. And some of y'all really need to fix your inner self. That's what's messed up. See, we can dress up the outside all we want to, but the most important part is your inner self. That's what's important. And that's the part that a lot of us need to fix, our inner self. Because that's the part that bothers us the most. That's the part that we struggling with is our inner self. And some of us are lacking self-love. Uh uh we lacking self-love and we dealing with self-hatred. And so that's why when you hear people say stuff, it trigger you. It trigger you. Because you haven't did your shadow work. You haven't did the work that you need to do to make you a better you. See, when you know better, you do better. When you know better, you do better. And that's why some of y'all get so triggered and you be so angry about what somebody done said about single mothers. Because you feel the way you feel about yourself because of what's going on with you in your inner self. Don't nothing bother me that I hear people say. Nothing. Nothing. Because I have told my story, right? I have told my story. So what you saying don't mean nothing. The things that you're saying don't mean nothing to me because I haven't been there. What you talking about, I haven't been there. So how can you trigger me when I haven't been? That's not a part of my story. You see what I'm saying? People can trigger you when you know you got something going on with you. People can say stuff that will trigger you. That's why it's important that you fix your inner self. It's important that you learn how to be comfortable in your skin. It's important that you fix you and make you a better you. Because if you don't, people are going to be able to say stuff and it's going to affect you. It's going to trigger you. It's going to trigger you because you haven't dealt with it yet. You still feeling guilty about it. See, some people throw off on single mothers because they want to make you feel like you wasn't worthy enough for somebody to marry you. You see what I'm saying? That's if you have listened to what some people say when they talking about single mothers, that's the first thing that come out their mouth is that they want to make you that yeah, yeah, she's a single mother. She's a single mother, just like the rest of them. She's a single mother. Nothing different. That's what some of them say. And they say it because they want to try to make you feel like you are less than because that person that you had your kids with or had your child with, they didn't marry you. They didn't put a ring on it. So you got some of these brothers that's going to say stuff to try to break you down. You see what I'm saying? They don't even think about the fact that it wasn't your fault that y'all ended up splitting up. They don't even think about that. They just after trying to break you down, trying to make you feel less than. That's all they trying to do. That's all they trying to do is trying to make you feel less than. That's why I say fix your inner self. Fix yourself. Work on you and do the shadow work that you need to do so that you can learn how to love you unconditionally. So that when people saying stuff, it won't even affect you. It won't even affect you. It affects you and it trigger you because it's true. Some of the stuff that they're saying is true. It doesn't bother me because I know that my story is different from everybody else's story. You can think what you want to think, but I know what I know where I've been at and what I've been through. So what you're saying it's not going to affect me. It makes me laugh. And it's sad that your own people will say stuff to try to break you down and try to make you feel less than. It's sad. Even some of the women will do it. I've ran across videos where some of the women is talking about single mothers. See? And you got to be careful of the mouth that you put on other people. Oh, did I just say that? Woo. You got to be careful of the mouth that you put on other people because it just may backfire. You may meet somebody that you really like, and you might allow him to get you in the sack. And when you look up, you pregnant, and he didn't marry you. You see what I'm saying? So you got to be careful about that. You got to be careful of that mouth that you putting on other people, right? Because that same mouth that you putting on other people could come back to bite you. Or if you got daughters, it could come back to bite one of your daughters. Because I've seen that happen too. I've seen where people want to put bad mouth on other people, and then they look up And the same thing they were saying about the other people, it came back and bit them in the butt. So you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful how you running your mouth and putting bad mouth on other folks and judging folks. Gotta be careful about that. Read the Bible. It tells you a lot about not judging. Humble yourself. Humble yourself. Cause you ain't that, your life is not perfect. Whereas though you can really afford to bad mouth other people. Like I said, I never set out to be a single mother. And I know a lot of other people who didn't either. They was in it for the long haul. They was in it for the long haul, but it didn't map out like that. It didn't map out like that. So, you know, some people just gotta be careful about putting bad mouth on people. Especially when you don't know what you're talking about. Cause I done ran across some stuff and heard people talking, and I just laughed so hard. It'd be funny, it'd be a kiki for me. Because they really be running their mouth and talking like they know everybody. Like they know what everybody going through. And they push that rhetoric out there because they want to make you look bad. And they want to make you feel bad. That's why they do it. That's why some of them do it. That's why they get together and they want to talk about the single mothers or the fact that you're not married. And some of them don't even be married. Oh, did I just say that? Some of them are not even married, but they'll get up on their platforms and talk about you and talk about the fact that you're not married and all the bull crap. Okay? And some of them don't even be married. They don't even be married. Now make it make sense. How can you get up on your platform and talk about other people when you don't even know what's going on in their life? You don't have a clue of what's going on. You're just talking. You're just talking because you know that some of those people who have never really dated and who have never really had access to women like that, they're going to jump on your bandwagon with you and they're going to automatically agree with you because they've never been out there and experienced dating with different women and stuff like that. And because they've never been there and they've never done that, now they're upset. They upset because they've never dated and stuff. They never dated different, melanated women and stuff. So what do? They sit back and they talk about us. They want to badmouth us because they've never dated any of us like that. And that's just facts. A lot of times when you see when you hear some melanated men talking about us women the way they do, it's because they've never really dated. They've never really dated melanated women like that. They've never had access to women like that. Mm-hmm. That's why you hear some of them, rant and rave about and talk about single mothers or talk about not being married. If you notice, they always pick talking about a single mother or the fact that you're not married. They always pick those two subjects. They never talk about uh why is she single? Because let's be clear, it could be 101 reasons why a person is a single mother. But they don't talk about that. They don't talk about why the father, why did the father leave her single? Because regardless of what goes down, he owes the child. He owes the child to be there and to take care of that child because he laid down and made that child with her. So regardless of what he owed that child, he don't owe her, but he owed that child until that child is grown. And how can you as a man walk away and never look back, knowing you done made a baby with that woman? That says a lot about who you are as a man. That says a lot about who you are as a man. But they not gonna talk about that. You ain't gonna hear too many people talk about that. You ain't gonna hear too many people talk about that. They gonna leave that part. They gonna leave that part out the equation, and they gonna make you look, try to make you look less than, and try to belittle you. And they gonna try to make that man feel like he a king. Some men do that. I ain't saying all. Some of them. They'll try to make that man feel like he's a king. Now he done walked out on this baby and haven't even looked back. He done went over to Susie and got with Susie, and Susie got 6 kids. But he done got up in there with Susie and her 6 kids, and he helping her raise them. But he won't even go across town and check on the one that he made over across town. And the sad part about it is, some of y'all don't even hold them accountable. Because even if he's not with his child's mother anymore, he owed that child that much to be a part of his life and to help take care of him and to help raise him. Because you made him. But like I said, see, for me, I wasn't the type that argued and fussed with my child's father. I wasn't that type. Okay? I let it go. Because you know what I know? I know who the Most High Yah is. And you know what? You walking out on somebody knowing that you got a responsibility that you supposed to take care of, and you got the audacity, the nerve to walk out and not come back and take care of your responsibility, you got to deal with that. See, I'm the type, I'm not going to argue and fuss with you. I'm going to let you go ahead and walk right out the door. But I'm going to stick and stay and do what I know what I supposed to do. Because I know that you're wrong. You are wrong as 2 left shoes. And you know you wrong. And I know that this thing gonna come knocking back at your door. I already know that. It's gonna come back and knock at your door. So I'm gonna let you go ahead and do you. I'm not arguing and fussing with you. For what? For what? When you know you wrong, and I know you wrong too. So what am I going to stop and argue and fuss with you? No, I'm not. You go right ahead and do what you want to do, baby. Hasta la vista. Do your thing, boo boo. That's what I'm gonna tell you. That's what I'm gonna let you do your thing. As long as I know I did my part. I did my part. That's all that mattered to me, is that I did my part. But for you to walk out on a baby that you made with, just walk out. No accountability, no nothing. Just walk out. That's so messed up. That's so messed up on so many levels. But nobody, if you notice, nobody wants to talk about that. You got so many people that don't want to talk about that. They don't even want to touch it. They don't even want to touch that subject. All they want to talk about is you being a single mother, as if you made that baby by yourself. That's how they act. Like you made the baby by yourself. And now, now they're going to try to shame you and stuff for it. Like you made it by yourself. because they don't want to go to that man and say, man, you know you wrong for that. You made that baby with that woman, and you know you wrong for leaving. You know you wrong for not taking care of that baby. That's still your baby, even if y'all not together. And that's the problem these days. Nobody wants to hold people for accountability. Nobody wants to hold nobody when it comes to accountability. You got some people that will do it, but you got so many who don't want to do it. They don't want to hold that man accountable for walking out on that woman and leaving them children with her. And then they want to come and talk about single mothers. What? If you don't go somewhere and sit your funny looking self down, what the fuck is you saying? It's just so funny to me. It's funny to me how some people can fix their lips to want to say something to somebody about them. And half the time you don't even know what you're talking about. You just running your lips because you're trying to get a click and a view. That's what this be all about. That's what this be all about, is a click and a view. That's what they do on here. You know, it's not about really talking talking about situations that will help other people. You see what I'm saying? That's not what it's about. It's all about a click and a damn view. That's what they be after, trying to get the clicks and views up. They don't be after you. You see what I'm saying though? They don't really be after having those conversations that's going to help you out. That's going to help you out. That's going to help you become a better person. They don't want to have those type of conversations. They want to have conversations where as though they can make you feel bad. They can belittle you. You see what I'm saying? Oh, she not married. Oh, she a single mother. I bet them kids bad as shit and disrespectful. They're gonna say stuff to try to cut you down, to try to make you feel less than. Please, don't let people bother you. That's why I say it's so important to fix your inner self. Fix that inner self. Learn to love you. Learn to love you unconditionally. And get closer to the Most High Yah, because He will help you through times like this. And He will fight your battles. He will fight your battles. I'm telling you. You won't even listen. You won't even know what's going on with the other person, but the other person will be going through it. Okay? Because the Most High Yah say vengeance is His. Get closer to God. Start reading your word. And I'm not pushing nothing on you. Okay? I'm not into none of those religions. I just follow the Most High. Okay? And I read the word. And that's what, you know, that's what we got to get back to. We got to get back to following the Most High, because I'm telling you, your whole life will change. Your whole life will change once you start following the Most High Yah. Your whole life will change. Okay? Because one thing that He does, He looks out, He takes care of His children. Okay? I don't worry about tomorrow. I get through the day. Thank my Father for getting me through the day. And that's it, and that's all. I don't worry about tomorrow. We deal with that when it comes. And by the time it comes, the Most High Yah done worked that out too. He done already worked that out too. Okay? I don't have to worry about bills, none of that. Look at it like this. The Most High takes care of His animals, don't He? You see how you see stray cats in the street and stuff? And they be surviving. They be surviving. So if he'll take care of them, what makes you think he wouldn't take care of you? But you got to turn away from your wicked ways and you got to repent and turn away from your wicked ways. But if he takes care of the animals, the stray cats and stuff that be out there in the street, what you think he'll do for you? I'm just saying. I'm just trying to give you something to think about. But read the word for yourself. Stop listening to other people and what they say. Because a lot of times, people on here don't be telling you facts. They don't be telling you the truth about stuff. Some of these people, a lot of these people on here be trying to get their clicks and views up. They really don't be telling you the truth. And so you got to stop listening to everything you hear. And I'm gonna tell you something else. I think it's sad. I be on here sometimes, and I think it's sad how I be seeing people my age, and some of them be older than me, and they be on here, fussing it and stuff with other people. I be like, how do they do that? As old as they are, why are they on here bickering and fussing with somebody? It's terrible, but that's why our younger generation is all jacked up because they don't have nothing to learn from. They don't have nothing to learn from because the older generation is jacked up. Some of us, some of our older generation is jacked up. So by being like that, it don't leave nothing for our younger people to grab hold of and learn from. Then you got some of the people that's in their 30s and 40s sitting up talking about the kids ain't got to respect you because you're an elder. Huh? Huh? This what you got, you hear some people saying, on their platforms. Oh, she ain't got to listen to you because the kids ain't got to listen to you because you are elder. Some of y'all don't even respect yourself. But at the end of the day, this is how I was taught. You a child. You stay in a child's place. Okay? And you respect adults. Period. Period. It's not about what they out there doing or what they did. You respect them and you keep it pushing. If they do something to you, you go get your parents. You go get adults to deal with adult situations. But see, today, the children are not being taught that. They're not being taught that. And so that's why some of our younger children are so disrespectful and stuff. We wasn't taught that respect is earned. We was taught that you a child. You stay in a child's place. You respect adults and your elders. Period. Wasn't no, oh, if they out there twerking, you don't respect them. Or if they out there, dancing or shaking their butt, you don't respect them. It wasn't no stipulations on that. That's how we was brought up. You respect grown-ups and your elders. Okay? That's just period. It was just that simple. And my mother always say respect will take you a long way. And it does. It does. Respect take you a long way. Mm-hmm. But these days and times that we in now, people telling the children they ain't got to respect the adults. You see what I'm saying? That's what they telling them now. You ain't got to respect no adult. That's what they telling them. And sad as it must seem, sad as it is, some of the the parents that's telling them that, guess what? The children don't respect them either. They don't respect them either. Mm-hmm. So I don't bother the children today. I don't. Sorry, but not sorry. I don't bother the kids today. Because like I said, they are being taught that they don't have to respect adults. That's what they being taught. They don't have to respect adults. And so, by them being taught that, I don't bother them. I don't bother the kids at all. I used to talk to them and stuff, drop a few gems and stuff, and keep on going. I don't bother the kids today. I leave them alone. Because when you're being taught that you don't have to respect nobody and stuff like that, you don't have to worry about me bothering you at all. And that's what I do. I stay in my lane. I do not bother these young folks at all. If they speak, I speak. Other than that, I don't bother them. Mm-mm. Nope. Mm-mm. Because somebody's child run up on you or something and try to do something to you, you're going to try to take that person's life. Because you don't want nobody hurting you or taking your life. You see what I'm saying? And see, they don't think about that until something happens. They tell these kids they don't have to respect they don't have to respect nobody. And then soon as something bad happened to them, they crying and they up in the air. Oh my goodness, you hurt my baby. Why would you hurt my baby? Oh, my baby. But that's the same baby you just told he don't have to respect nobody, or she don't have to respect nobody. You see what I'm saying? That's the same child you just said they don't have to respect nobody. Mm-hmm. Like yesterday, me and my son was coming back from the store, and the kids was out there playing. Well, one of them stood in the middle of the street. He just stood there with his arms crossed. Now we coming up the street. My son driving up the street. He standing in the middle of the street with his arms folded and looking at us like we wrong. But see, being as though we are the type of people we are, no, we didn't hit him. But somebody else could have came through there that could have knocked his ass up in the air. Okay? See, you got to be careful who you messing with, because we were nice. Okay? But the people that came behind us could have came around that corner and knocked his ass clean up on somebody's car or something and kept right on going. You see what I'm saying? They'd have been like, oh, you want to stand in the street and you see cars coming? Okay. Because you got people that will do just that, will step on it and knock your ass clean up in the air and keep right on going. Mm-hmm. I'm telling you. And people aren't playing. People know what time it is. So people are strapping up and they are trying to protect themselves because they know what they up against. And let me tell you something else. Some people don't give a damn about you being a child. All they care about is saving their life. That's all they care about. They don't care about you being no child. It was a guy on the news the other day. He said they breaking in cars and stealing people cars and stuff. Come on, let them break in my car. I got something for them. He said, I got something for them. Let them break in my car. Mm-hmm. And he looked like he was up in age. He looked like he might have been in his 50s or pushing his 60s. And he said, yeah. He said, I'm not going to be scared. He said, but I got something for them. He said, I'm cutting loose on them. I don't care who they are. I don't care if they're a kid or not. If you come trying to steal my stuff or trying to hurt me, I'm going to do what I got to do. And believe it or not, a lot of people feel like that today. A lot of people feel like that. They really do. A lot of people don't care if you're a kid or not. They gonna take your life because you're trying to take theirs. Mm-hmm. And that's just how people looking at it now. You know what I'm saying? People are looking at it in that way. You trying to take my life, I'm gonna take yours. That's how a lot of people looking at it today. And you can't blame them. You can't blame them. If you're not teaching your child to respect the adults and the elders, and if something happened, they come and get you because they still a kid. So they supposed to come and get you because you the adult. You know what I'm saying? But the parents are not teaching their children these days. They telling them you ain't got to respect nobody. And the children don't even respect them. You see what I'm saying? It's crazy. It really is. That's why I stay prayed up. And I stay trying to get close to the Most High Yah because it's really crazy out here. And like I said, people don't have no respect, no morals and principles, no integrity, no nothing these days. They don't. They really don't. And everybody doing whatever they can do to get money. That's what it's all about these days. Getting to the bag. I gotta get to the bag. I gotta get to the bag. That's what it's all about. Is getting to the bag. That's all you hear people say. I heard somebody was on, I think was it on Instagram or TikTok, where they was talking about, yeah, I'm tired. I got to the bag. I've been getting to the bag like you should have been doing. What? It's nothing wrong with getting to the bag. But some of y'all put too much into that. Y'all really do. Y'all put too much into getting to the bag. Okay? Because the same way you came into this world by yourself, you're going to leave by yourself. And guess what? That money that you done made or that you making is not going to go with you. Okay? That's something that you need to think about. The money that you made is not going to go with you. It's not going with you. It's not going with you, baby. It's not going with you. It's not. It's not going with you. But some of y'all are so, I gotta get to the bag. I gotta get to the bag. I got quite a few incomes coming in. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. You're trying to pay your rent. You're trying to pay rent. You're trying to pay gas and that's your car payment. And that's why some of y'all can't find nobody. Because you so into what can somebody do for you. It's all about you and what somebody can do for you. That's all some of y'all think about. I ain't gonna say all of y'all, but that's all some of y'all think about is the bag. The bag. I gotta get to the bag. And you think about what that person can do for you. I be checking out some of the business owners, right? And they got customers and stuff coming in. But guess what? You have to give back too. Okay, you can't just sit there and want people to buy from you all the time. Just buy. You just, you hustling to get people to buy from you. Okay, you got to give back too. It's okay to give back sometimes. You have to give back. It just is what it is. We have to learn how to give back sometimes and stop making everything about us. Give back. It's okay. And you'll find that when you give back, you'll get even more. Even more happen for you. But that's the problem. We so into the bag that we don't want to give back. We don't want to do nothing to give back. We just want to suck it all up. We just want to suck everything up. All we can get. We just gotta suck it up like a damn vacuum cleaner. That's all we think about is sucking it all up. But at the end of the day, remember, you have to give back. You have to give back sometimes. And it's okay. Because that's something that will, listen, if you learn how to give back sometimes, guess what? You will see an increase in what you got coming in when you learn how to give back. But some of you don't want to give back. You just want to collect. You just want to be on the receiving end. But you don't want to give nothing. I be listening to some people and they make their videos of, yeah, I've been getting to the bag. Same thing you should have been doing. I've been getting to the bag. Don't mess with me unless you got. Can you pay a rent? Can you pay my rent? Can you pay my mortgage? Can you pay my car payment? My insurance? That's all some of y'all think about, and that's why some of y'all single. That's exactly why some of y'all single, because that's all y'all think about is what somebody can do for you. That's all y'all think about. Y'all don't think about nothing else. Y'all don't think about the other person or none of that. All y'all think about is getting to the bag. What somebody can do for you. That's all some of y'all think about. Seriously. I know somebody that's been single, and this person young, okay? But been single for the longest time. And they don't understand why. Your ways, the way you look at things. It's all about you. It's all about you. It's all about you. Don't nobody else matter but you. And that's why she's still single. Because don't nobody else matter but her. Mm-hmm. That's all she think about. I gotta get to the bag. I gotta get to the bag. Yep. You go right ahead and keep worrying about that bag. And when you look up, you're gonna be up in age, and really nobody's gonna be, nobody's gonna be into you like that. They ain't into you now, but they really ain't gonna be into you as you get older. As you keep, getting older. Hmm. Yeah. I ain't saying you gotta settle for less, but what I'm saying is that you can't go into relationships making it all about you. Everything is about you. You know? I don't see a relationship working out like that. Everything is about you. Oh, excuse me, y'all. Well, not like trash. Everything is about you. Nobody else matters but you. But I just wanted to talk to y'all about that, the single mother thing. You know, don't let people belittle you and stuff or make you feel less than because you are a single mother. Okay? Work on yourself, do your shadow work so that you can become a better you. okay, and be a better person. Because when you hear people talk, some of y'all probably get triggered because, and that stuff that some people saying may affect you because uh it may affect you because you are a single mother, and you probably got other issues going on within yourself that you need to fix. So when you hear some people talking that BS, it may affect you or trigger you. Okay, so that's why you need to fix you, fix your inner you, the inner self. Okay, learn to love yourself. Get off the bed. Learn to love yourself and fix your inner self and be comfortable in your skin so that those things won't rub you the wrong way and they won't trigger you. It triggers some of those things that people say trigger you because you haven't did the shadow work on yourself. You haven't did your shadow work. And so, of course, when you hear somebody say certain things, it may be true on your end. They don't know it, but it may be true. And that's why some of y'all get triggered. So just learn to do the work on yourself. Do your work, do the work on yourself. And so that you can become a better you. And I tell you something else that some of y'all need to stop doing. Detox from the negativity and start feeding yourself with more positive things so that you can feel better about yourself, and you can start doing the necessary work that you need to do on yourself. You see what I'm saying? So because that's important. That's what y'all got to start doing. You got to tap into yourself and get away from all the negativity, because some of y'all, that's all y'all do. That's all y'all like is the negativity. You got to detox yourself from that shit, all that negativity. That's why some of y'all be feeling the way you be feeling. That's why every little thing trigger you. You feel like somebody always talking about you. That's because you always in negative stuff. You always into negativity. And that's why you be feeling like you be feeling. You gotta raise your vibration. You gotta raise your vibration so that you will feel better about yourself. I love y'all. As I always say, repent and get close to the Most High Yah. Read the Bible for yourself. Stop listening to what people tell you and start reading for yourself. Um, Again, I love y'all so much. Repent, save your soul. Repent and save your soul, people. Okay, you can do what you want to do, but as me being a person who follows the Most High Yah and who's tapping into the Most High Yah, I have to tell you the truth. Okay, and we do. That's something that we need to do is repent, and get close to the Most High. That's something that we all need to do. Okay, so I have to tell you that. I have to tell you that. But I love y'all. Lord's willing, I'll see y'all on the next video tomorrow. Please hit the like, share the video, hit your notification bell, make sure it says all so that when I go live, you can be notified. Okay? Um, on that note, hey, keep your head up. When you know better, you can do better. And why? The reason why I say that, because it's time for you to do you, so you can be a better you. Okay? Okay? It's that time, people. Work on you so you can be a better you. Right? A lot of times we don't know. That's why we don't know any better. That's why we can't do better, because we don't know better. But when you know better, you can do better. So work on yourself and lift your vibration. Get rid of the negativity. I love y'all. I'll holler at y'all on the next video. Peace.